Under the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, or the Exchange Act, publicly traded companies have continuing disclosure requirements with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. Pursuant to these requirements, companies must file current reports on a Form 8-K with the SEC when certain triggering events happen. In the matter of Hewlett Packard Company, the SEC considered whether a company had to disclose the circumstances surrounding the departure of a director. Hewlett Packard, which we'll call HP, is a publicly traded corporation that sells computers. In January of 1996, HP launched an investigation to determine the source of leaked confidential information about an HP's board meeting to the media. HP board member Thomas Perkins was informed of the investigation. In fact, Perkins believed that, following the investigation, he and HP's chairman would approach in private the director who was the source of the leak, obtain assurances it wouldn't happen again, and inform the entire board that the matter had been resolved without identifying the person. By April, HP's investigators discovered the director who leaked the information. The chairman of the board then decided that the investigation findings should be presented to the board. During HP's next board meeting, HP's chairman identified the director who was the source of the leak. The board gave the director a chance to respond and explain his conduct. The director then left the room and allowed the board to freely discuss his punishment. During the deliberations, Perkins objected to how the matter was being handled. Nevertheless, the board voted to ask the director who leaked the information to resign, but the director refused to do so. Instead, Perkins resigned as a director at the meeting. HP then filed a report on a Form 8-K reporting Perkins's resignation. However, HP didn't include the reasons for the resignation. The SEC commenced an investigation into HP's failure to disclose and instituted cease and desist proceedings.